Alrighty, here we are again. Leaving the dialysis clinic, pulling out onto this raceway. It's Friday, September 19th, I think. Yeah, 19th. I didn't sleep so good last night. I am most definitely going to need a nap this afternoon. I don't know. I felt like taking anything to help me sleep last night was not going to do me any favors, and it didn't. I didn't sleep very well. Normally I sleep great, but I normally take things to help me sleep. So anyway, it is what it is, as the kids say. Just a couple errands today. Bank, grocery store. That's about it. Twice a week to the grocery store, sometimes more than that if I'm feeling lucky. Nothing new at work. Just crazy people. So we added a patio. It's kind of nice. It's a nice workout space. We added it to the fitness center. I don't know, a year ago, whatever it was. It's got the plastic grassy stuff. Looks like grass, but it's just like plastic. It's like plastic shag carpet, green. And we've got a good bit of equipment out there. We've got a shipping container full of stuff, well, not full, but of storage of more equipment. And it's pretty well used. Anywhere from, it's almost always got at least one person. I think at one point today we had 7 or 8 people out there. And it's nice because it gives a outdoor workout feel while also eliminating some of the congestion in the fitness center itself. And they did, when they built it, put in some heaters for when it's cold out. And shortly thereafter realized they probably need to have some fans as well for when it's super hot, or kind of hot but humid. And it's 2 ceiling fans, but like industrial size, like 8 or 10 foot in diameter. And people being what they are with those kinds of things, they had to put a lockbox around the controls for them, because people like to just change things for themselves when we really just can't allow people to change things based on their wants and desires. Kind of like the people who want to walk up and change a channel on the TV in a public place. It's like it's not your TV to worry about. Anyway, so they have a little lockbox around the controls for these 2 massive fans. And so the last couple of Fridays, it's been kind of cool in the morning. So I haven't turned the fans on. And then as the morning goes on, I'd go out periodically, and if there were people out there, more than just a couple, or even just one, I'll say, I'll ask the crowd, so to speak, you guys want the fans on? So one week there were 3 people out there. One of them had his headphones on, didn't hear me, and I wasn't going to disturb him, but he didn't respond. The other 2 said, oh yeah, sure. So I turned the fans on. 30 minutes later, probably not even that long, a guy comes in from outside. He was not out there when I first asked. But he comes in and asks me to turn the fans off. And knowing how those things tend to go, I said no. Because I'm not going to go back and forth all day, undoing the lockbox, turning the fans off, coming back out 30 minutes later, undoing the lockbox, turning them back. I'm not going back and forth. Once they're on, they're on. That was 2 or 3 weeks ago. Last week, Same thing. I didn't turn them on until later, and nobody had a problem with it. But this week, unbeknownst to me, because for some reason I don't get employee emails anymore. That's a whole other matter. But my boss sent out an email, which I was made aware of today, that said if the building is open, or if the patio's open, which she might as well have said the building, because if the building's open, the patio's open. The fans are on. Bottom line, if we're open, the fans are on. And I thought, well, that's pretty ignorant. Because who needs giant fans swirling around at 5 o'clock in the morning when it's 50, much less than 50? And yeah, it's become a bit of a controversy now. Shocking, right? I don't, sorry about that. I step away for a second to go to the ATM. I don't get it. I don't understand what the thinking is behind that. There must have been a reason. I just cannot imagine what it is that you want fans on. I mean, I don't know what the proper word would be, but I would say productive fans. Anyway, that's the memo from a boss that doesn't spend a whole lot of time actually in the facility, which I don't know. I don't think it's just me, but it does bother me a little bit. But anyway, not my call. But you would think the person in charge of the room would spend some time in the room, and not so much. Golly, that lady came so close to hitting me. Get yourself a dash cam, kids. Might save you a lot of trouble in the long run. Anyway, all right, I guess that's it. We're going to the grocery store. I'm not going to this grocery store. I kind of don't want to. I'm afraid if I go in there, they're going to have soft pretzels, and that means I'm going to have one. And on Fridays, we save up our carb intake for taco night. Latin flavors for taco night. I love taco night. The best tacos. Anywho, I guess that's all. Talk to you later.